Efendim sırada yine çok güzel bir panelimiz var ama panelden önce yine bir sponsor videomuz var. Flora, seyredelim hep birlikte. Daha sonra panelde çok değerli konuklarımızla birlikte olacağız. Evet, sıradaki panelimizin moderatörü gazeteci Claudia de Brito. Claudia de Brito, Portekiz'den bir gazeteci ve bu paneli yönetecek. Ona eşlik edecek iki isim var. 30 yılı aşkın bir süredir danışmanlık veren, Go and Milo tarafından yılın şefi seçilen, Relais Chateau tarafından Grand Şef unvanını alan 3 Michelin yıldızlı Thomas Bühner ve Türkiye'den çok değerli bir isim, hepimizin çok sevdiği, uluslararası şeflerle çalışan çok başarılı bir şef Tolgar Mireli. Kendilerini alkışlarla sahneye davet ediyorum. Claudia, you have the stage.
Thank you very
We have
much.
the timer up there.
Hi everybody,
Tolgar
good
Bey,
afternoon.
Thomas Bey.
Hello, hello. How is everyone? All woken up? Yes, okay. Hi. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to Gökmen for having us and the whole organization at Gastromasa. It's such a pleasure to be back here in front of all you beautiful people. I want to do a quick introduction to myself. My name is Claudia de Brito. I'm a hospitality and travel journalist based in Dubai, and I'm also an Academy Chair for World's 50 Best Restaurants. And I have the pleasure to be joined by Chef Thomas Bühner here, one of Germany's most prolific chefs.
Thank you.
Has projects all around the world and has helmed Levy, 3 Michelin-starred Levy, to name a few. So welcome here on stage. It's a pleasure to have you. And then also we have Tolgar Mireli, who has also worked at culinary institutions all around the world, including Burj Al Arab in Dubai, where I'm based, and Le Gavroche, and he's now the executive chef of a very exciting project called Allier, that's about to open here in Istanbul. So we'll touch on that quickly. I think you can see a little sneak peek of what's going to happen behind us. But Tolga, I'm going to come to you first. What would you say sets Allier apart as a brand, and what is it going to offer the market that's not currently
Very
here?
fast I'm going to talk about it, then we're going to jump to our most topic, Taste by Thomas Bühner. Firstly, hello to everyone, and I want to say thank you to Gökmen Sözen again for this nice, beautiful organization. And actually, I want to start with Allier. The name of Allier means to be one, to be together, and inspired by this profound philosophy, actually we aim to offer our guests an experience of hospitality that makes them feel completely at ease, completely cozy, and completely like they are feeling at home. And while also we want to catering to their all refined tastes as well. And additionally, it's our priority to enable them to experience the gastronomy of Turkey, of Istanbul, the art of Turkey, the culture of Turkey, and also the historical way of Istanbul with a very sophisticated way. And with each step, actually, our goal is not only to provide an accommodation experience, but also we want to offer a unique cultural and artistic journey with us, I can say. And yes, please.
No, go ahead.
And I just want to skip actually the words to Chef Thomas Bühner. Then he can start to explain the nice, excited project about Taste by Thomas Bühner. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Tolga. So part of this beautiful hospitality project. Is it 8 restaurants within
Actually, totally we have 8 outlets in.
8 outlets, and I think the jewel in the crown, I think that's okay to say, is Taste by Thomas Bühner. First of all, I want to just take a couple of steps back quickly and ask you, Thomas, what attracted you, first of all, to Istanbul and this project in particular?
I think it's now my 5th or 6th time I can join this wonderful event, Gastromasa, and this connects me to Tolga. And during the time I've seen that Istanbul, it's a very booming city. So thanks to Gökmen with the Gastromasa Congress, where he invites some of the best chefs of the world with his activities around Gomio, and he is a really excellent ambassador for Turkey in the world, for the gastronomic world, and I can feel now Istanbul is a growing, a booming city for the culinary world. It's not longer a white place in the map. Now we can fulfill it, or we have a nice frame here, and now we can start drawing the picture.
Fantastic. And then for this project in particular, with Aliye working with Tolgar, what drew you to it?
When you start such a project, it's really important that you have an excellent team behind, and everyone in the team has to mean and do the same. A commitment is not, we want to have a nice restaurant. A commitment is when everyone in the hotel wants to give everything for this project. And I can feel that everyone wants to make this new brand successful.
Right.
At the end, they want to open around 15, 16 hotels in the world. And I'm so happy to be part of this. It's, you call it the crown or the cherry on the cake, whatever you want to say. It's the smallest outlet. It's a bar with around 12 seats and a table with something between 6 and 8 seats. So overall, 18 guests, but we would like to give them a really excellent experience of the mix with my creativity, my knowledge, my contacts, my visions. And so we create Taste by Thomas Bühner in Istanbul, and we never forget the roots and where we are, so that we use the best Turkish products, and that should be enough for a delicious meal.
Amazing. So that's how you'll pay tribute to your location, through the ingredients, through working with local producers, I assume. Is that how you'll make it different to any of your other venues?
Yeah, I don't like this concept when you go in another country and you see it like colonialism. Bring everything from outside, butter from France, turbot, wines and porcelain and all these kind of things. We would make it a mix, and you already mentioned it. I'm also responsible for a restaurant in Taiwan, in Taipei, La Vie by Thomas Bühner, together with my partner there. And from the very first thinking about this project, we always say, we don't want to make it colonialism. And I need some who can make the translation to the country. So we're discussing products and ideas, and Tolga can mix it with his experience, his knowledge, his excellent contact to suppliers, to farmers, to fishermen, whatever. And that's the idea behind.
So that will form the foundation of the concept. Okay, fantastic.
I think there's no chance to make a cauliflower better when you fly him once around the world. So we can take it from here, and we mix it with international ideas and international influence.
Fantastic. And Tolga, when can we expect to see this all come to fruition? When can we see it open? What do you think?
Actually, we will be on stage, I think, in 3-4 months, like end of March and the beginning of April.
Okay.
We are planning to actually be on the stage already.
Amazing. So a spring opening.
Spring opening, we can say.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
We're all really looking forward to it. I might pop back for that. Talking in just more general terms, in terms of the evolution of the culinary scene here in Istanbul. Thomas, you mentioned the arrival of Gomio. We also have Michelin here. There are several restaurants listed on World's 50 Best Discovery. What has been the impact? Have you felt an impact of the arrival of these lists and ratings?
Actually, nowadays, like for 10 years, I can say, it's the gastronomy developed itself very fast in Turkey. It also goes around with the young generation as well, actually. And you know, when the Michelin star is there, the Gomio is there, it's also motivate all the cooks, all the chefs actually in the Turkey, and it makes them to pump it a bit more, that what they can get it back and what they create and put on the table, on the plates. That's why it's a big impact to in the future. We will see it in 3-4 years. I think the Turkey's gastronomy will gonna come more a big place in the world, I can say.
Do you agree, Thomas?
I've seen in so many other countries that in the very beginning it's only, let's say, sorry to say, a copy of recipes of international chefs.
Right.
But now you can see more and more that they really understand the different cooking methods, that they understand what to do, that they can find own ways, own thinking of how they want to do it. And so I think here it's an excellent base and excellent young chefs here already in the country. So I'm really glad that I can be part of this nice project. And Turkey is a little bit, for me, a closed market because I don't speak the language, but I'm looking forward to work together with all these talented chefs. It's not the idea to bring them from Germany or from other European countries to Turkey.
Yeah.
We want to educate them, we want to work with them, and that's the idea of the rest of it.
Yeah, it's about fostering local talent
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Speaking from the example that I'm more familiar with in Dubai, since the arrival of Michelin and Gourmio and even 50 Best, we're starting to see a lot more smaller spaces and tasting menus and just a difference in the offering. I think people have been a bit more brave to go smaller or go more quality focused. Have you seen that here as well?
Yeah, actually, what we are doing as a concept in Ali is actually like that, I can say, because we have Taste by Thomas Bühner. It will be like for 18 packs. Okay. We have the pink bar. It will be around for 45, 50 packs. It means we also want to do this culture in a small place, in a cozy place, to serve the guests like more with our hearts, that we can give everything with tasty and all with these cocktails as well.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, we were talking a little bit backstage about tasting menus, and the fact that maybe within our culinary community, and actually maybe between consumers as well, there's kind of a waning appetite for these ultra-long, 20-course situations where, you're there for 6 hours. There's a time and place for that, obviously, but is that the way you're planning on going for taste?
No, for sure not. So after closing of the 3 Michelin star restaurant La Vie in Osnabrück, I have had the really chance to travel around the world to see so many destinations, and I really changed my point of view from only head chef in the kitchen, to also being a guest.
Right.
And I can tell you, I hated these very long menus, these very small portions. Before you can find out the real taste of a pea, you have eaten it, and it was only one. No, it makes me sick sometimes to hear the stories about what happens with the product. I think you have to be honest enough. If you can tell a long story about potatoes, but when it only tastes like a potato, you don't have to tell the story. So make it special, and when you want to have something special, at the end, when you serve so many courses, it's an overload for the guest.
Right.
They don't have the experience, and I think smaller menus are much more modern now. The guests don't want to sit 5 hours in the restaurant. No. We at the end, we have to go back to the point where we cook for the guests.
Right,
No?
right. Do you agree with that, Tolgar?
Yeah, sure. Actually, we don't want to put just 2-3 kinds of things on the plate. We want to play like 7, 8, maybe 9 components of the same plate.
Right.
It means we don't want to bore the guests or our guests in the restaurant with 20, 25 or 15, 16 courses of menus. For us, we are talking about and thinking about it, maybe maximum 9 courses, but with nice components on the plates, again, like 7, 6, 8 components with their taste will be combined on the plate as well.
And in my understanding, a menu is not only one course after the other, it has to tell a story.
Right.
And it's a showcase for the restaurant what you can do. So different kinds of preparation, different products from different parts, and telling a story like a movie. So
Right.
you have the entrance,
Have a
the
narrative,
starters,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
it goes a little bit down and then high and down. So you have to tell a story during the evening, and this is what we want to do.
Do you think more chefs should be eating their menus?
I'm consultant, but not for everyone. They can do whatever they want. We have so many excellent chefs
Yes.
in the world, even here backstage and the next days. So they are really successful. I don't want to say something what they have to do. We have to find an own style, and we would like to tell a story.
Okay. Tolga, you're smiling. Do you have
Yes.
something to say?
Thank you.
No? Okay. Okay, fantastic. So you're still building your team, is that
Yes.
right? And your aim is to bring in the local community. Again, we mentioned fostering local talent. Are you working with kind of local hospitality schools to
Yeah,
bring people
actually,
in?
we are also working with the local hospitality schools, but we are also working for the expats. And
Okay.
what we actually building our community, we want the guys in the same taste level, maybe in the same, like the refined taste that can also get it in.
Right.
And this is actually a bit difficult for us, but in the end, we want to build our all community that they have all the taste about the hospitality, about the foods, about the drinks, everything.
Right.
And you say we are creating a team. A team for me is like a football team. You have different positions, different strengths, what they can do. We
course.
need, if someone cannot run in a football team, maybe he's a good goalkeeper
Yeah, put him in
or
goal,
something.
yeah.
You don't have to learn him how to run.
Yeah.
So, and we would like to find for different positions, different talents, and then with our both experience, with our both knowledge, we want to educate them and make them better and better. At the end, now I'm a little bit older than Tolga, but I can feel that it's so important that I share my knowledge, that I try to give them excellent experience. At the end, in 10 years, they can also be a head chef, executive chef in a
Absolutely.
restaurant, and then we have to make them able to earn money with their job and have success, and that's our goal.
Perfect. So any students out there, anyone looking for a job and wanting to work with these two brilliant minds,
Yeah.
send them your
Yeah,
CVs.
just please text us, just send please your CVs.
Fantastic. I think we're running out of time, but thank you very much. That was fantastic. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe we got a photo together. They make us.
Shall we? Okay.
We put you in
You in the middle,
Oh, okay.
please. Teşekkür ederiz. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.